Most people think failure is the thing to fear. It's not. The thing you should fear is waking up 10 years from now and realizing you became someone you never wanted to be. Not because you weren't capable, not because you didn't have potential, but because you kept waiting for the perfect moment, waiting until you felt confident, waiting until you had more money, more support, more certainty. And while you were waiting, life kept moving. Days became weeks, weeks became months, months became years. One day, you look in the mirror and realize the person staring back at you is carrying the weight of every opportunity they never took. That's a different kind of pain. The pain of trying and failing eventually fades. The pain of wondering what if stays with you. What if I started that business? What if I chased that dream? What if I put myself out there? What if I stopped listening to people who were too afraid to chase their own goals? Most people don't give up on their dreams all at once. They abandon them slowly. A compromise here, an excuse there, a promise to start tomorrow, until tomorrow turns into someday, and someday never comes. The scary thing is that comfort doesn't always feel dangerous. Sometimes comfort feels safe. Comfort feels reasonable. Comfort tells you to stay where you are, to play it safe, to lower the standard, to settle. But comfort has a price, and the price is the person you could have become. Deep down, you already know what you want. You know the life you think about when nobody else is around. You know the goals that keep showing up in your mind. The question isn't whether it's possible. The question is how much longer you're willing to ignore the calling that's been pulling on you for years. Because one day, this chapter of your life will end. One day you'll look back on the decisions you're making right now. And when that day comes, you won't care how comfortable you were. You won't care how convenient it was to say the same. You'll care whether you had the courage to try, whether you bet on yourself, whether you gave your potential a chance to become reality. So stop waiting. Stop negotiating the life you know you're supposed to live. The future version of you is watching. And every day you either move closer to that person or farther away. The choice has always been yours. Today is one of those days where it was extremely hard getting out that bed today. But I've made the choice to do the hard stuff. It doesn't matter what I feel like. It really doesn't matter what I feel like. I do not want to be here, man. I can't even promise I'm going to finish the workout, but the important thing is that I was able to overcome the feeling of complacency and at least drive myself to the gym. This shit really keep me up at night. This feeling of emptiness or sadness, it just feels like there's a hole in my heart. But I know what it is. When you wake up every day and you live a life that you don't really enjoy, over time, the effects of that start to compound. Which is why, in this moment, as long as you draw breath, every single day you need to be doing something towards the life that you want to live. Because while it may be tolerable now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, that's how you turn into the grumpy old man who are mad at the youngest because he never chased what he wanted to do in life. That's not going to be me. This feeling I got in my heart, I got to get rid of it. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, there's something I could be doing that puts me closer towards that life I want to live, man. Hate this shit. How bad do you really want this shit? Because if you want it as bad as you say you do, you might gotta go bleed for it. So be it. I was meant for so much more than this. It's time to stop playing passive. I gotta really put my foot down and walk this shit down. I'm TJ up next, man. Believe me, the world's gonna know about me. It's my story, man. This is my story. I need to leave something for my kids to be proud of. I want my kids to get picked up from school and be like, yeah, that's my dad right there, man. You see what I'm saying? It's not just about me. This is a story for generations, man. You gotta be the person in your family that generations talk about. You gotta be that person. It gotta start with somebody. Why not it be you, man? This I'm talking about a legacy here. It's not just about what can I do for myself. Yeah, personal success is cool, but it's not just about you. You have to become successful so not only you can help yourself, so that you can also help the people around you. And that be the problem. People be too selfish, bro. It's not just about you. We've become so accustomed to mediocrity that we've become okay with it. No, resist the slave mindset, resist the bot mindset, resist the hive mindset. Back in elementary school, when they asked us what we wanted to be when we grow up, what happened to that creative mindset? I'm sure whatever it is you're doing now, I'm sure that's not what you said back then. So what happened to that creative, carefree spirit that you had? You need to bring that back. I'm sure you grew up and the world has imprinted on us in some ways, but we need to get back to that mindset. We were born as creators. Look around you. Nothing that we have right now would be here unless there were some people who were willing to take that risk, or some people who were willing to stray away from the path and tap into their creative mindset. The world was built off creativity. Why are you straying away from it? It's in our human nature.